Hello everyone and welcome to your daily sports update. I'm Dylan Hibbard. The 17th ranked UCO Broncos football team took their undefeated 4-0 record to Joplin, Missouri and faced the Missouri Southern Lions, and just like the previous 4 games, the Broncos dominated with a 59-24 win. The player of the game, Jalen Cottrell, could not be tackled, rushed 11 times for 164 yards and 2 touchdowns, including 2 60-yard rushes. This is now back-to-back games with Cottrell rushing for at least 10 times and over 130 yards and 1 touchdown. The number 1 offense in the country show why they are worthy of that title, with another monster day by quarterback Jeff Huff throwing 18 for 30 with 284 yards and 4 touchdowns. Receivers Terrell Davis and Ashton Schumann continue to be the top targets for Huff, with both having over 100-yard days. The newly 11th ranked Broncos are back home this Saturday afternoon, looking to stay the only undefeated MIAA team and improve to 6-0 overall. It is the annual Hall of Fame game, and kickoff is scheduled for 1 p.m. The 13th ranked UCO volleyball team is now a school best history 17-0. The Broncos continue their dominance in Joplin Friday night after dropping the first set, then would proceed to sweep the next 3 with a 3-1 victory over Missouri Southern. Senior Addison Wimmer led the team with 26 kills. The following afternoon on Saturday, the Broncos traveled to Warrensburg, Missouri to take on the Central Missouri Mules. However, this game tested the Broncos, seeing the Mules take a 2-0 set lead and putting the Broncos on notice. We would then take the next 2 sets, 25-17 and 25-10, making the final set winner take all. After being down 9-5 early in the final set, the Broncos would then go on a 5-0 run to cap off the dramatic comeback, keeping the perfect season alive. Volleyball will continue their Missouri road trip this weekend, with Friday night at 6 p.m. in Maryville, Missouri, taking on Northwest Missouri, and then the following afternoon at 2 p.m. in St. Joseph, Missouri, taking on Missouri Western, and look to improve to an insane 19-0 record. UCO soccer has now fallen to 4-4-2 on the season after a rough weekend at home. Friday night saw the Broncos have their second 0-0 final of the season already against the Missouri Southern Lions. This makes it back-to-back weekends with a game without a goal from either side. Sunday afternoon was not as nice to the Broncos as they went up against Missouri Western, falling to them with a final of 3-0. This game has made it 3 of the last 4 games for the Broncos offense getting shut out. The Broncos will look to get some scoring going this weekend as they host Fort Hays State Friday at 2 p.m. and Sunday afternoon they will host Nebraska Kearney Lopers at 1 p.m. So go out and support our Broncos. It is a wild day of college football, with 5 top 11 ranked teams falling this past Saturday, all on the road. First team to go down was number 9 Missouri, losing on the road 41-10 to 25th ranked Texas A&M. Then number 11 USC lost on the road at Minnesota with the final score 24-17. The defending national champions Michigan lost to unranked Washington on the road 27-17. And then 2 top 5 SEC teams went down, starting with number 4 Tennessee losing to Arkansas 19-14. And finally, the biggest upset of the college football season thus far, with number 1 Alabama losing to Vanderbilt 40-35. This being the first time Vanderbilt has beaten Alabama in 23 years. The MLB playoffs are in full swing, with the divisional series matchups going on right now. In the National League, both series are tied at 1 apiece. As we are on air, the Detroit Tigers and Cleveland Guardians are playing in Game 2 of their series, with the Guardians up 1-0. Tonight on TBS and Max, the New York Yankees will host the Kansas City Royals for their Game 2 of their series, with the Yankees taking Game 1 with the score of 6-5. Monday Night Football is set for this evening as the 2-2 New Orleans Saints travel to Arrowhead Stadium to take on the 4-0 Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City will be without their leading receiver Rashee Rice after an injury last week. They will rely heavily on tight end Travis Kelce, who has not been a big factor this year with his early season struggles. Another big playmaker to watch is rookie Xavier Worthy. Now, you guys at the desk, I feel like every week we just come back on and it's like UCO volleyball and Broncos, they just don't know how to lose. It's amazing for the community and the school just to watch those guys go out there.